Today we're making lip gloss. First I'm adding lip gloss base, a little bit of olive oil for hydration, flavoring essence, this one is rose, and a little bit of this powder. I'm also gonna add a little bit of glitter, mixing it. It looks really pretty, adding it in.
This here is called hair and body oil, and I use this over the summer to grow my hair, and it works so well. So first we're gonna start with some castor oil. I only use 1 tablespoon of this because she is thick AF. And then I get some extra virgin olive oil. I only use 1/4 cup of this, and of course our favorite coconut oil, 1/4 cup as well. And now the most important part of this is tea tree oil and vitamin E oil for our repair. And we're gonna use like 5 drops of each. They like to come out crazy, so be careful. And then some shimmer. I just mix in some pink mica because my favorite color is pink and it is so gorgeous. And I get a glass dropper, or you could use something from the Dollar Tree, they work the same. And just get a pipette and fill it up, and that's it. They're so quick and easy and simple, and they will have your hair glowing and growing, and your skin as well. Well, I don't think your skin will grow, but yeah. I had butterflies, okay? Bye.
To make my personal DIY lip balm, first, use the MAC oil stick. Bring the lipstick you want, another lipstick you want, a little bit, mix all together. Mix, 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 and mix. Yes, it's complete. Make a perfect moisturizing and pretty personal lip balm.
This is what it looks like. This looks kind of cool actually.
Grab a bowl, add in 1 cup of baking soda, half a cup of Epsom salt, half a cup of citric acid, and half a cup of cornstarch. Be careful, don't drop it on yourself. Mix it all together, set that aside, and grab another bowl. Add in a half a teaspoon of water, 2½ teaspoons of fractionated coconut oil. I chose cucumber melon, and I'm doing 10 drops. Mix that together and slowly add it into your dry mixture. If you add it in all at once, it'll cause a fizzing reaction, and we don't want that yet. You'll know it's done when you can hold it in your hand without it breaking, and this is what the texture should look like. I'm doing 5 colors, so I separated the mixture into 5 bowls. Now that the colors are separated, I'm going to put them in the silicone ice cube mold. Make sure you pack it down, now stick it in your freezer for 10 minutes. Didn't want to wait for cloud mold, so I'm using seashells, unicorns, and rectangles. Pack in the first layer. Cubes were too big, so I just cut them in half, and I'm lining them up like this. Bam. Now add your last layer. I hope this works. Stick it in your freezer for about an hour or 2. Oh my gosh, it worked! The other ones failed, but these work. Here we go. It kind of works.
This here is called whipped moisturizer, and if you want plumped, juicy lips, use this recipe and I guarantee you'll get just that. So first off, you're going to start with melting down some shea butter. I get mine from the beauty supply store for $4.99. Comes in a 16-ounce tub, super great. Now you're going to get coconut oil and you want to pour that in. It's going to be about 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and I also use grapeseed oil, which is great for the lips. That is also 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil, super great. Now you're going to get vitamin E oil, rosehip oil, and mix it all together so that it's combined, and you're going to put it in the microwave, or not the microwave, you're going to put it in the freezer for about 40 minutes. And part 2 is up now, so go watch. Okay, so part 2, you're going to take this out the freezer and you're going to mix it until it's fluffy. Like, mix it for like about 10 to 15 minutes. And you want to scrape the edges, put it down in the bowl, and mix, 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 mix. Just keep mixing. And now I like everything pink, so I'm going to color it pink with some powder. And this is the end result. And now I'm going to put it in a little Great Value baggie, and I'm going to pump it out into a bowl. Just like this. I do like a little circular motion, and yeah, that's about it. Once you're done, you can, you know, use it for your lips, and it moisturizes, it rejuvenates, it helps your lips overall. And you can also eat it. No, I'm kidding, don't eat it. But you can put this on your lips at night before you go to bed, and you'll wake up in the morning with your lips nice and juicy and plump and cute. Okay,
I don't buy deodorant anymore because I make my own. Here's my 5 ingredients natural deodorant recipe. You'll need 2 tablespoons of unrefined shea butter, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Melt these together and then add 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder or cornstarch and half teaspoon of baking soda. Mix really well until there are no clumps left. And then add up to 15 drops of your favorite essential oil. Mix well and then pour into a tin. This recipe makes about 50 grams. Put in the freezer for about an hour to solidify. Then you're left with this super creamy, all-natural deodorant, which will keep you dry and moisturized. Do you also DIY your own deodorant? Let me know in the comments below.
Do-it-yourself body glow oil. You will need an empty bottle, any highlighting powder, and olive oil. Add olive oil to your empty bottle. You can add as much highlighter depending on how glowy you want it. And done.
Perfect little handmade gift for Mother's Day. Make your mum feel special by making her this super cute lavender sleep lotion. To say thank you for being your nurse, taxi driver, superhero, cup of tea maker, bum wiper, photographer, cleaner and overall legend. She's worth it.
Today I'm making a strawberry plumping jelly lip mask. I'm gonna be using this lip mask mold from another lip mask I got. Adding water, strawberry juice, collagen, and lip plumping oil. Start. I'm setting the mold. This is a bit of a disaster. I cleaned it up and this is what it looks like. And quickly did my nails while I waited for it to cool. And it's ready. This is so cool.
Hey, what's up y'all? So today I'm going to be making an all-natural sugar wax that I personally use to get rid of facial hair, but you could also use it for your body hair as well. So first I start with some lemon. I only use 1/4 cup of lemon and then I add it into 1 cup of sugar on medium heat, and also I add in 1/4 cup of water, regular water. And then you just want to mix until this golden, beautiful, gorgeous brown color comes through. And that's about it. Part 2 will be up next, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Okay, so this is the long-awaited part 2. Sorry that it was long and awaited. But basically you're just gonna put it into some cold water to cool it off. And then I like to massage it in between my fingers to get that sticky, waxy texture. And this takes a while, so be patient. But then you're gonna eat it. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Then you're gonna put some baby powder on your leg and you're going to form it with either a spoon or a knife into your skin and flick it in the opposite direction of your hair growth. Then I wipe off the nasty residue with some water and I use some oil to soothe my skin. And that's it, literally so easy. Thank you guys for watching, bye.
How to make DIY jelly ball cleansers. These turned out so amazingly, guys. I am literally obsessed and they are so easy to make. I made a couple of different ones. I made one with activated charcoal powder, which is more like the original Boscia jelly ball cleanser. Then I made some with soap colorant, so I made a pink one and a blue one, and they're so pretty. If you want to make the coloured ones, simply swap out the activated charcoal powder for some soap colorant. And this, guys, is the end result. How friggin' awesome are they? Guys, I'm all out of my Kylie Skin Detox Face Mask. Let's refill it with a DIY dupe. So I looked into the ingredients and it's filled with lots of purifying ingredients. Ingredients that can be picked up from Amazon that are readily available for purchase. So I got to work in mixing up my own. I'm not saying don't buy Kylie's if you can. It's a great mask and I really enjoyed using it. But if you're trying to save money or it's not available where you live and you love an at-home DIY like me, then this is a great dupe.
DIY vitamin C serum. So you're going to start off with oranges. I only had clementines, so that's what I used, but that'll do. And then preheat your oven to the lowest possible setting. We want to dehydrate them. We don't actually want to cook them. So mine took about 2 to 3 hours. You want them to be breaking like this. You don't want them to be bending. If they're still bendy, then just put them back in the oven for a little bit longer. And then put them in a food processor. I used a coffee grinder, but that'll do as well. And you're just going to grind them into a really fine powder. Then in a bowl, I added 2 cups of distilled water, 6 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin, and about 2 tablespoons of hyaluronic acid with B5, which is totally optional. Then you're gonna mix it, add it into dark bottles, and then keep it in the refrigerator. And that's it. I use this only in the evening time. You can also drink it, by the way.
Firstly, I have to start by apologising for destroying this beautiful Dior palette. I did have two, and I just knew this shade of gold would be perfect for this DIY. So today we're going to be making wiggly jiggly jelly highlighters. I am obsessed with Farsali's Jelly Bean highlighter, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere recently. I think it might have been discontinued. So I took my beloved compact and decided to have a go at refilling it myself with this DIY. And this, guys, is the end result.
These here are called ice face pops, and they're used to reduce acne and get rid of redness. So I start with some cucumber. I make sure to take off all the skin, and then after, you're going to chop up the cucumber and make it all chopped up for the blender. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water to loosen it up. After that, I'm going to pour it into a bowl, and I'm going to add some witch hazel. This is the witch hazel I use, and I do about a tablespoon, and then a tablespoon of olive oil, and then a little bit of vitamin E oil. I just eyeball this part, and then I mix it up very well. If you have to put it back into the blender, you can do that and just get everything combined really nicely. And part 2 is up now, so go watch. Okay, so part 2, once everything is combined, you're going to put it into some ice trays, and this is optional, but I use some lollipop sticks with a little bit of cucumber on them, and I stick it in there and freeze it. And then you're not going to eat it, you're going to rub it on your face, and it will get rid of all acne.